Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live view along. So, what we're going to do is you watch the show on your TV, I watch it on my TV, and we're going to get over here and we're going to talk about it. We're going to chat about it. We're going to spit up about it. They just finished the last Love and Marriage Huntsville that they did prior to the break, and we're getting ready to start the new episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. All views expressed in this live are alleged, in my opinion, and they're all for entertainment purposes. Hey, Shayna, thanks for joining. I'm gonna cut this up a little bit because I act like I can't hear sometimes. At least that's what my husband say. You act like you can't hear. So they're just going over the last episode or the season before they exited those things. It's freezing here, y'all. It's like 50 degrees. We went from 80 to 50, and I am cold. Hey, living for me. I'm not gonna say. Why you shouldn't have said it. So y'all tell me, what is it that y'all want to see the most this season, the rest of this season? Do you want to see the incident with Chris? What's going to happen with Chris's license being revoked? Between Kimmy and Maurice, what are we waiting to see? That's my thing. What are we waiting to see? The girls behave. Yes, I want that. I definitely want that. They're doing a preview of this what's to come. Hey y'all. Hey Symmetry. What's happening with Destiny and Tisha? Hope they work it out. Me too. That is one thing I want to see too. I want to see why Chris and Marcel get into it. All right, y'all. It's just open up. Hopefully, y'all got your TVs on and y'all ready to live chat. And let's talk about it. Let's get in here and let's talk about it. Don't look like they've done nothing different to the intro. Same old, same old. I'm gonna have to cut my heating pad on this chair because it's cold in here. Oh my goodness, I'm freezing. All right, it's just a start. Opening up with Latricia, I'm sorry, or as we call her, Trisha. Okay, she going over to Tisha's. Meet with Tisha just to catch up and see how she's been doing. Seen her in a while. So the people in my house was mad because I wouldn't turn on the AC. Girl, it's so cold in here. Oh my goodness, I'm just finding me some socks. Good evening, that's me, AD. Then nurses and doctors pissed me off because they was like, "Oh my God, did you see the car? It's a worse pair." I'm like, "Look, I don't got my get to the car. Tell me what I'm looking to while I'm walking." So he's doing better. Okay. Yeah, a lot of bruises, but almost 200. Okay. Trish just talked about her son having the car wreck and that he's doing better, so that's a good thing. Son is okay. Baby, this black house is absolutely gorgeous to me. I'm loving it. Nell and I was like sort of kind of moving along in a good direction. Like, so you watching it on the app? Is if you say, okay. I'm sorry, Shayna. It was a lot for me. Yeah. It was a lot because not only with Nell, also with Destiny. How you're right. was great.
Oh, was it people?
Letitia Scott is talking a lot. She got a lot to say.
If we really resolve the whole Destiny at the wineries, I felt like Destiny was defending Nell, and that hurt my feelings. You can listen to karaoke. Yeah.
I've been having a lot of stuff going on. Ken, I'm still working on things. It's been rocky. It's been very rocky, actually. Social media. It's like they trying to put us out to be the bad people. Like, somebody told him they saw me out with somebody. I'm like, where? Where do I be at?
Y'all believe in the storyline between Trish and Ken?
People are telling him about you. Like he said, they said he was out with a dude. Of course, that's going to,
yeah.
Issues in my relationship. Know what he said?
Oh, I don't really care. Well, no. Tell me, give you a description. It was a swung out. That's what they did.
Well, tell me, don't be listening to everything on social media because they be saying something about him on social media too. Like one of the niggas came back to me and she was like, "You need to go tell Trish that can't be in these girls' DM."
Okay.
Be in the girls' DM. You gotta stop that. Like if they see you out with somebody, like do bye.
Well, he's
okay. Okay, Tisha, I'm gonna give you that one.
You and Ken gonna fix that though. When you're married, like if you get in some bad argument, you can't leave for a couple of days. That's not okay.
Good advice.
You and Ken?
Definitely been rocky. Okay, so Trisha tells us that she ain't been talking marriage with Ken. Y'all heard that. And Letitia gave her some sound advice. Don't be listening to people on social media. Let them talk. Who cares what they say? That was sound advice, I believe. All right, we over at Nell and Chris. Here she comes with her little feisty tail. Allegedly.
No longer with us. 2 new beautiful granddaughters. They spend a lot of time at the house. Dad, he's in the household with us now. So.
Oh, okay. Nell's dad has moved in with them.
No, it is challenging.
How was work today?
As usual.
What about Lance? Has he been by the center?
Lance is too busy.
Why does it always seem like when you need help, he's too damn busy? That part, I don't get.
People will see it as Tisha being messy, but it was good advice. It was definitely good advice. It was great advice. Because she's experienced it firsthand, so she knows.
I don't know. Do you know your real estate license?
Yeah. Honestly, there's been a lot of speculation and talk and rumors about my license status, but it's under investigation right now. I'm working on it. I know we'll have a positive outcome, but they have advised me not to discuss the situation until we get to a resolution.
Man, that's a big chunk of money.
Okay.
Out of our house.
Of course,
Chris tells us that his license is revoked. I've shared that on my live, and I think it's in my shorts.
But you don't see it taking that long for me to be able to get my real estate license back in order.
Now, why ain't got that long? I need you back in real estate because now you affecting me.
Oh wow!
I just feel like I'm taking off everybody, whether it's the kids, the grandkids, my dad. I'm just in overload, and I do not think no one sees that.
Oh wow! Okay.
You always.
He did not say. He said they said not to talk on it. His lawyers are handling it. Said it could be revoked up to 12 to 24 months.
It's a big deal that it happened. But no, I'm not going to sit and sob and stress and cry over it. I can't let this hold me down. I'm Chris Fletcher. When I'm stressed, I can't show a sign of weakness. I can't cry.
I'm Chris Fletcher.
The family or what have you, because it's almost like, oh, damn, if that goes down, what are we going to do? What are we supposed to do? We are human, so, we do make mistakes. I just have to own it, correct it, and move on.
How you plan on supplementing the income where we don't have to take from the daycare?
There's not a plan for that. Yeah. So money's going to have to come from the daycare until I'm back on track. That's part of us being married and the businesses being developed. In case something happens here, you can always have a backup here. Yes, it's a big chunk of money that I usually bring in, but I mean, I don't know. We have the cleaning company. You're about to open Passion Pressy. You have the daycare. You ever thought about partnering with someone?
I mean, you're my partner in life, but it's just like with the brokerage. I have no ownership in your brokerage.
Right, that's different.
What makes the difference?
You don't possess the real estate license either.
But you don't have all the accolades and certifications that I have.
You can't just have an ownership of a brokerage if you're not a real estate.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You do not have all the experience that I have as a daycare owner.
So does he want to be partner in the daycare?
19. You are nowhere to be thought of for as a daycare. I can run the damn daycare with my mom.
Oh, wow.
You and everybody in Huntsville know that.
Wow.
Coming up.
Okay. We got a break.
You said, I want you to be happy whether it's with or without.
I shouldn't make a statement.
You should be able to think through what you're about to say, especially when it pertains to your wife.
I agree with that.
Now, I feel like the peace in the house went away. We definitely in a space now to where it got bad because I didn't want to get a whole other partner.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ken. Okay, so it sounds like, let me cut this down. It sounds like Chris is asking Nell if she has ever considered taking on a partner in the daycare, and I guess he wants to be the partner in the daycare. Also, she asked him had he planned on supplementing that income, but I mean, if you think about it, how do you supplement income that you've lost? I don't know how that happens, but I don't know how their mind thinks either, but we all know that that's normally not how that works. I think he's working with her from one of the shorts we've seen. I think so too. I think he does things for her because she, of course, they're married and bills come out of, they pay bills probably out of the income they get from the daycare as well. But I'm not sure what that conversation was going to with the partnership. We go back to the first part of the episode, where Letitia and was sitting down with Trish. I think that Letitia gave Trish some sound advice. I'm gonna say that again. I believe telling someone, hey, you gotta, when you're in relationships, you gotta block out the noise. You can't go out what people say, because people will have you flipping on top of your head and they're not really saying anything that is of a factor or any substance, right? So I really believe that was good advice. Now, it sounds like Trisha is going to take that information back to Ken, and who knows where it goes from there. But I believe it was sound advice just from what we heard. Nell and Chris, their relationship in this real estate situation, yeah, that's a tough cookie. It's a tough cookie to when you your husband's out of work and you working your butt off every day, getting up, going to work, even if you're working for yourself. Now, he says they have a cleaning business. I would just wonder why he doesn't get more involved in the cleaning business than into the daycare. Oh, excuse me. Oh, where'd that yawn come from? But yeah, I would think that would be what he would be more apt to do, is jump into the cleaning aspect of the businesses that they have than to run into being in the daycare and watching children without being, certified to be a child care worker, so on and so forth. I just feel like, I don't think that's going to be what I would think. But so far, so good. So far, it's gotten good. Hopefully, it's going to get better. This is first episode. It doesn't tell me how many more we got. Hey, Queen Script. Thank you for joining. You said Mr. Suave don't want to get his hands dirty. That's what I got from that too. But Chad, you better get out here and start washing some windows and cleaning some toilets. That's what it sounds like you need to be doing. Dusting, mopping, and sweeping. That's what you need to be doing, those things, since you got your license revoked, because it was something that you did that had made that happen. That's it. That's all. At least that's what I read on the paper. There was something he did. Now he did say he did not tell us why his license was revoked. He said his attorneys had advised him against speaking about the incident, but he did say that they said it would be 12 to, I think he said 24 months that he could be before they could get his license reinstated. So, yeah. Mr. Suave better get out here and clean some toilets. Okay. We're back at the house.
You and everybody in Huntsville know. So what is so hard to say for me to say now about my business? Okay, we have to daycare.
Nell's not making any sense.
You're so away.
Nell's not making any sense.
And we have
Period.
company together. And we have properties together.
Okay.
We have other homes together. I don't talk about that. I don't talk about nothing. I don't even really talk about it.
But what are you talking about now? But says,
no, you said a lot.
No, I did not.
He did not.
You know what? I don't
All
want
you
to
said
talk about
was
this.
my name ain't
want to talk
on the
about
real
this.
estate, and I'm telling you.
Yeah, but you sit there, you do all of this, and like you just gonna sit there and discredit me.
Nell's crazy. Nell is crazy. I'm sorry.
I'm not discrediting you that you don't help me. You do. You help a lot. I don't even try to bring it up. You're my hero.
Wow.
Like, you even tell Martell that about Martell. I see you running the sales. You're doing this, you're doing that. You ain't getting paid for it. She's not going to hear what partners you husband. But you still just
I think, my wife is carrying so much.
Yeah,
there's so much
they do have a beautiful home.
Seems like every time I turn around, she's crying about something. She's upset, she's down, about one or the other. You're handling it, you're doing a good job, everything's still running fine.
I'm handling everybody but me.
Nell might need to go in. She might need to go inpatient moment, or she might need to go on a retreat for a few weeks and get a break from these people. She needs a nanny, a nurse, and a program director. Okay, Nell is overwhelmed, and I think there's more to this than what we're seeing. I think maybe Chris' license is being revoked just compound on her problems. Because why does she need a nanny? She has a daycare. Why do you need a nurse and a program? You need a program director, I guess, for your business. Baby, she too much. She's doing too much. She definitely needs therapy. Definitely. I do feel my heart breaks for her. Okay. We're on the Maurice and Kimmy.
Summer in school and getting Monster situated.
Getting excited.
Are Monster going to college?
We're about to be here all by ourselves. So we don't have to really see if we like each other.
I think we're going to benefit from a long time.
I'm sorry.
That therapists have given us to work overtime.
Therapy is definitely working.
And we're still.
And we're
going to be in it for a while.
Until I'm fixed.
I've had time to process our conversation.
What conversation?
The conversation that we had at AC when you said, I want you to be happy whether it's with or without me. And that's kind of stuck with me for a little while.
It looks like we're going to win.
Notice how she hung on to that and he did not. Notice that. He's like, conversation about what?
You want me to be happy even if we're not together. Mm-hmm. So is that what this comment you don't want to spill out is about?
Some stuff just comes out.
Well, it shouldn't.
You're saying it shouldn't, but I shouldn't make a statement.
You should be able to think through what you're about to say, especially when it pertains.
Me too.
I think that you, in general, deserve to be happy. Like, of all people, you're probably the best human I've met. I want you to do what.
So you met best animals?
I said, babe, I want you to quit your job. You love real estate? Let's keep it real estate. Let's do other stuff because I want you to be happy.
One wife wants to hear you say, I hope you're happy with somebody else.
I wholeheartedly agree with that.
There has to be a measure of being mindful of your words when it comes to our relationship. I feel like sometimes it's pulling teeth to help you learn thoughtfulness. I'm not on this journey with my brother.
So embarrassing.
I found now. 27 years I've never even seen these kids before.
Okay. So Maurice to me is being super inconsiderate and selfish. I don't think that he does anything while thinking of his spouse. I don't think anything that he does correlates to the lady who he's married to. I don't think any of it is done with her in mind. I really believe that Maurice is really selfish. Really, really selfish. While she's talking to him and she asked him about the conversation they had earlier, and he goes, "What conversation?" That means he was never engaged. He never paid attention. It was just something he just came up with. I believe he is so consumed with being philosophical that he fails to be in touch with himself or with his relationship, or fails to make himself even humanized in his relationship. Child, Maurice he need more than therapist. He might need inpatient shock therapy. He may need all of the above. I'm not sure. You say he himself admits that he lacks emotional intelligence, and child, he is showing it. He's showing it. He lacks it in the 100th degree, because there's no way you should be having a conversation on television with your wife and you cannot remember what you said to her that is causing her to question what you're doing and what you're saying. Man, you need to go get some help. Okay, we done identified Nell, who needs probably some shock therapy, as well as Maurice. Because Maurice just did way too much in a short amount of time. There you go, Queen Script. He don't care. I mean, if you cut to the chase, he doesn't care. He just says whatever. So what if Kimmy took him up on his offer and divorced him? Moved on with her life. Would she just be another notch in his belt? He wouldn't care about that. At least that's the way it looks like. You said on or off television. I totally agree with that. 100%. 100%. Anybody who cannot remember what they said to you, that means they talk too darn much and they say a whole lot of nothing. Because they don't even believe what they say or listen to what they say. Why in the world would she have that conversation with him and he cannot what he said? What conversation? What are you talking about? You remember when you said that you wanted me to be, I genuinely want you to be happy. You're the best human I've ever known. You're just not the best human for me. Get out of here, Maurice Scott. Get out of here with that. There's no way you believe that. If she's the best human that you ever met, she's the best human for you if you were the right man for her. No. Let's see. We should be getting right back into it. Got a lot of commercials. I wonder how many minutes of this show do we actually get that's not commercialized. Probably about 38 minutes of it. You said it was a divorce conversation. It definitely was. So I don't know why he acts like he does not understand what she was talking about. That's me. She said Maurice is a trip. Definitely. And this conversation proves it more and more. Every conversation I've seen of him during the last part of this last season that we just saw, the other half, and this half so far has been, you're blatantly doing this to her. You see about 48 minutes. Yeah, I think about 42. They have a lot of commercials.
Let's do other stuff because I want you to be happy.
What wife wants to hear you say, I hope you're happy with somebody else, as opposed to,
I didn't say I hope you're happy with somebody else.
Opposed to, I'm gonna do better.
That part.
I love our relationship. Yeah, you say some sometimes, absolutely. You say some stuff you kind of don't think through, absolutely. Do I?
Yeah, I want to see that.
That doesn't mean I don't want to be in a relationship with you.
I want us to be better for each other.
Sweetheart, it seems like you're caught up on something different than what I said.
Oh my God, he's gaslighting her.
I'm not unhappy. What I'm sharing with you are comments and things that you said that, quite frankly, don't need to be said again.
Don't need to be said again, right? Hey, Susie. Hey, Susie, we're watching Love and Marriage Huntsville.
But I'm gonna get over saying it again.
There has to be a measure of being mindful of your words when it comes to our relationship. Like your interview, your conversation with Carlos, all of that kind of stuff. I'm on chemo, and how many times a day you want to say all that kind of stuff to me is not thoughtful of your wife, nor in respect of your relationship.
Amen.
There's a difference between wants and needs. I'm a person who actually needs sex.
You don't need sex. You weren't born having sex.
As a spouse. To roll over and suffer through it, I look at it as her standing by me while I'm saying
Roll over and suffer through it. Jesus.
I feel like sometimes it's pulling teeth to help you learn thoughtfulness.
Mm-hmm.
You acknowledge that you're not thoughtful, but when I try to give you measures of thoughtfulness, because I think I'm pretty thoughtful,
You are.
you give me pushback. So it's like you don't really have the intent to be thoughtful.
That part.
Opposites attract.
That's not funny.
Girl.
That's not
We've
funny.
had enough drinks in this backyard, bro.
And that's your problem. You be trying to be funny, and it's not funny.
It's not funny.
It was a little.
No, it wasn't.
Why did you crack a smile?
Because I'm trying not to punch you in your jaw when I'm trying to have a real conversation with you. That's half of the dilemma. You think you say funny stuff, and it's not funny.
When we're talking about something serious, this is like serious time. You gotta know when.
Baby, that suit Kimmy got on that confessional is nice. I love it.
The conversation for me is just tenderness and being intentional.
Okay, simple and direct. Kimmy, you don't ask a lot from me, right? We make a really good team until I say dumb. And then it bothers you, not for a day, not for a couple hours, but it wears on your spirit and your soul. And I'm learning through this maze of mirrors how to make sure I don't say stuff that, will wear on you for a long period of time. I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to be better.
He don't mean a word that he just said. Not one word.
Most things take time. We're here.
Please like the video. Give me a thumbs up, please.
What we've gotten over.
I love you, kiddo. You know that.
I need you to know that I love you.
Well, I know that. I know at your core, there's nothing that you would do. I don't have any doubts.
At his core, but he be talking from his wee-wee. Oh. Child. He's a big kid to me. You said, wow, that's rough to hear again. He's not going through sickness with her. He had a taste and wants out. Let me tell you something. People like Maurice are dangerous. He's dangerous for her because he's not considerate of her or her feelings. He's only considerate of his own feelings and what he wants and his needs. And guess what? She could be suffering and he wouldn't even notice it. He wouldn't notice it because he pays zero attention to her. Him saying I love you is just mere words. Because remember, he doesn't remember the conversation that he just had with her recently. She said the one we had the other day. What conversation was that? It was about a divorce. But he doesn't remember that. But you just casually say, oh, I want you to know I love you too. Sure you do. Sure you do. Girl. Woo. A lot. Let me go over here to the Twitter and let's see what they saying. This person on Twitter said, child, the relationship between Maurice and Kimmy is holding on by a thread. It's holding on by a thread. How does your husband allow you to suffer and he's the reason over and over? I do not know, Queen Script. Hey, good evening. Blessed by God. I am so glad you decided to join us. Hope you're feeling well. Phil said, Kimmy is not my favorite, but she is too beautiful to put up with Maurice's bull swanky. I love you, kiddo. Geez, that sounded more friend-like. I'm going through Twitter, just reading some of the tweets that has just came through. He's given minimal effort, straight breadcrumbing, and he's adjusted and conformed to eat the crumbs. This Maurice and Kimmy storyline is tired now. I'm going to keep my eye real close on Kimmy and Maurice. This conversation has a person with a microwave on their head. Maurice low-key gaslights and rage-baits Kimmy. He says things for shock value and then backpedals from what he said. Exactly. Oh, blessed by God, she deserves much, much better. She's too good of a person to be enduring him. Too good of a person. Is Maurice a legitimate licensed attorney by trade? He is very immature, but that has nothing to do with being an attorney, child. Because remember, they say most lawyers are lawyers. Is that what they call them? Carlos, your interviews always seem to land right in the middle of some chaos. These are tweets that I'm just reading while I'm waiting on the show to come back on because we're on a commercial break. Maurice says Kimmy rolled over and suffered through it. Was sickening. She needs to leave that man alone. Child. Oh, so you gonna have another brunch on Bell Collective? Jesus. Y'all, they keep showing us a Roberta Flack. Looks like it's gonna be a documentary. We're gonna have to watch that. Because I think that's gonna be good. Y'all, please like up the live. Please like the live if you don't mind. Look like we're about to go back into the show. We're at Destiny. At a senior center? What's she doing at a senior center? They're playing bingo. Child. Oh, it's her godmother. And that's her dad.
So me and my dad at the bingo hall, one of his hangout spots.
Oh, it's like community center. Okay.
Here. My dad and Polly have been best friends for over 40 years. And when I was transitioning to live with my dad, I met her when I was 6 or 7 years old. And from that moment, I became her daughter. But no. He's with the nanny. Oh, okay. Yeah, they went to church.
Oh, I love Miss Pauline's hair. She looks pretty.
Nothing, just working. I know I've been on this journey looking for my brothers and sisters, right? Mm-hmm. I found them. Yeah. So guess what I'm doing? Going to Detroit. You want to need them? Yeah.
Wow. That's a big step.
Oldest, I'm like bringing everybody together.
Is it 6 or 7?
It's 8 of us, too. What's around deceased. So Rhonda Joe is my birth mother. She did raise me until I was about 5. I remember leaving the neighborhood and I saw my mom come out of the building. Like I'm yelling like that's our mom right there. Me and my brother Terrell were in the car. I remember just crying and like them trying to ride me.
Hey, Passion.
Me and my brother apart.
Thank you. Thank you.
My big brother Terrell, who
right.
Who was my best friend, who was always my protector. And my dad wanted to get custody of him, but my grandmother was like, no.
I told Pauline, I said,
she does. I love her story, and I want to hear so much more of it.
We're here for her to stay until, I get myself together. She said, no, not a problem.
I remember the day you walked in like a little lady. I remember coming in there with
I have two cousins that are adopted, and
everything was
their stories are amazing.
Yeah, you just looking around. You said, "Come on, show me out." It was a little rough at first. Yeah. Even it took me a while to call you mama. I used to call you Pauline. Remember that? I love you like just like you were my real daughter. And you never treated me any different.
Oh wow, Miss Pauline is beautiful.
I'm kind of like emotional a little bit about meeting my siblings because I don't know. 27 years, I've never even seen these kids before. I was sending them pictures.
Wow, 27 years.
I've never seen my mama. I've never seen Rhonda. I don't know what she looked like. And so
Wait, they don't know their mama either?
I had to adjust because I realized that Terrell and me were the only two kids she ever had. The rest of them immediately in foster care. And they got
Wow. Wow.
And these last three, like, I never thought. It's nerve-wracking. I'm a little nervous about it.
The moment y'all get together, see each other, all that change.
I believe that too.
You should come.
Not the same.
Why they gonna be there too?
Oh my goodness.
You sure you wanna go?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I don't think so. I just want to just remember Rhonda, not the condition she's in.
Well, it's bad.
I didn't think she would, go that route, but she should pull my whiskey and beer down.
Wow. Wow.
I haven't seen her in probably 4 years since my grandfather died. And that wasn't a good meeting. It was a little rough. Rhonda Jo really struggled with her addiction. She just really couldn't bring herself back from losing her children. Life has made her tougher because she had to survive. And she's definitely hard to get close to. When I first told her that I found my siblings, she actually checked in the rehab.
Oh, she did?
She did. I'm nervous about meeting the siblings and then telling her that they don't want to meet her.
Right.
So she's not gonna take that well. Because she gonna have to sense of entitlement because she
Of course. Good question. Why did they keep this from us? Good question. Another commercial break. I don't know why they keep trying Destiny. No, they know Destiny, not no Punk. Why you keep trying Destiny? Just let Destiny alone. LB8853. That is what we want to know. I have wanted to know why they have not explored Destiny's story for seasons. Destiny, we knew, was raised by her father. And why isn't it they kept trying to get into that marriage instead of trying to get into what's her backstory? Where's her mama at? Does she have other siblings? Where are her siblings? She's from Detroit. How did she end up in Alabama besides her father? What is the reason? Does she have grandparents? Who raised her? Who helped her along before her dad came to get her? Because we know, if you've listened to her story, she ended up in foster care. Her daddy found out about her, but he did not get her immediately, if my memory serves me correctly. It took him a while to get Destiny to move her back with him to Alabama. So I really wish they had already explored the story. But guess what? It's never too late to explore the story. And guess what? Let Destiny be in charge of the girls. I'm just telling you, I believe Destiny has the ability and the wherewithal because she has the storyline to get this show back on the right track and get them on the right road. We know that a lot of things that Destiny has been through, someone else stole some of her storyline. They have, and it's documented that it's been done music wise, business wise, a lot of things that Destiny was doing. Someone else honed in and tried to take it. But I am ready for her. story. I want to see her story. I want to see what Destiny has to offer us on this TV show. I want to see her mom. And believe it or not, I would hate to think this would be another Frankie and Lord have mercy, I just drew a blank. The singer. Frankie and her daughter's, their story, where Frankie did well for a while. She got a little bit of notoriety, but Frankie just could not kick the habit. But I would love to see Destiny be able to help her mom, Rhonda Joe. I wrote her name down so I can remember it. Rhonda Joe out and maybe help her get clean and whatever that takes. Not sure if Destiny's even willing to do it at this point because she's been around and around. Queen Script says she's the rawest. She definitely is the rawest. That's for sure. They're hiding stuff, and her storyline was stolen. Definitely stolen. Yeah, you said, Keisha Cole. You're right. Butterfly called her story being stolen a while ago. Yes, and I never knew that until Butterfly actually walked us through it, and I was like, oh my God. And then I listened to Destiny talk about things she had done, and I realized her storyline had been stolen, and it's a shame that it was allowed to be done that way. Keisha Cole and Frankie. Remember, Keisha Cole had been adopted out. Her adoptive parents raised her, but she always knew that Frankie was her mom. So when she got the television show, she brought Frankie on the show with her. And Frankie she wanted to be clean, I believe. She just could not kick that habit. And as we know, she succumbed to that habit. But I really think that I would love to see Destiny walking in that role, because I think there's so much to explore. So much more to explore than these getting in people's marriages, because I'm over that part of this show. I am definitely over that part. All right, here goes Martell. Bubbles. We've had a car wash scene before. Remember that one? They just had another brother to come to the front. Who did? Oh, Frankie and Keisha. Oh, Martell want to show us his whip. He got him an Escalade.
Children, new relationship. So I thought maybe car wash would be a good place for
new relationship,
parents to get together and debrief a little bit.
New relationship, new business venture.
How about that? I know how that goes. People think life that means some tough going on. I learned that was life. Have you talked to Destiny? Oh, so after I got through talking to you about the listing, whatever, I called her ass. I told her about the listing. I said, Chris, I gave Chris, but Chris said, he wanted to look after you or whatever. And when I called her, she was like, I'm doing a podcast at this time, Martell. So I'm like, all right, well, guess what? She ain't hit me back. She ain't. I'm like, girl, that's $18,000 in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Right. To this day. And this is about a weekend. Yeah, a little longer. Yeah, and she ain't. Well, I wish I wasn't in the damn situation. I don't know. My license got suspended. Real estate license. What? That's too much. Me trying to look out for someone, and I feel like I really got set up in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
The commission. That's where we're staying at the moment. But I got my legal people working on it, my attorneys working on it, trying to get the things. But right now, can't do no stuff.
Wow.
Well, first of all, that ain't the only thing I do. I got a business right here across the street too. What Nell say? She's mad. You know what I'm saying? She ain't liking it. Yeah. She feel like it's an embarrassment, but she got enough on her plate. I'm not going to say that my wife just.
Chris wasn't looking out for Destiny. He lost his license and couldn't take over exactly. That part.
See what it is for all the things that I actually do, but I am a pillar of the community, so not being able to sell a home, that's an issue for the family.
Where are the rental properties y'all got?
It's going currently right now with me and Trish's situation. We've been up and down. I feel like the peace in the house went away.
Yeah. And for me, it's like if I can't come home and feel peace, like I can't be there. We definitely in a space now to where it got bad because I ended up going to get a whole nother apartment.
You got an apartment because there was a order from the judge that said you could not be in the home with those children.
So much has transpired over the last few weeks, so I want to kind of, go somewhere where I can clear my head and, try to really.
Okay, we believe you.
It sucks because I said a million times I was done, but with real life, it's just like, man, I love her, so it's hard for me sometimes.
He did.
I think that's good for him. I think Kim might need to go and get a woman without a husband.
Yes, passion, definitely.
And he don't have no kids. I'll be with a woman with no kids. You can get your kids in your I don't know what that is.
A 27-year-old.
Cool. What? So you can control them? Yeah, that's why I ain't got no time. They want to control you.
Oh wow. Who don't listen to Martell?
Martell, biggest thing is,
Jeez Louises.
and it just doesn't work trying to control another person because they're their own human being. Stop trying to control them.
That's it.
As I get older, is like, man, times are changing. It's like at the first sign of resistance, people quit. Yeah, there's no that's y'all. It's my generation, but it's like me. I got a lot to fight. People call it naive. People call it, being stupid, all that. But it's like for me, like when you love somebody, like you just don't give up. Reason people give up these days so easily because they got so many options. But I think they got options. No. So like I guess you got options and you got actual good options.
Options, then you got actual good options. Is this what the dudes be talking about, y'all?
I told them, I get married, I'm gonna have to lock you all the way. Man, you can't even go there without me. You know, money taken care of, bills paid. I'm again, doing and all. But you know what? I don't either. It's about the same. I tell you.
Chat. Let's go up here. I can't believe they just had that conversation. Passion said, not to mention, Destiny has survived Domberg, the court system, the foster care system, hardship without mom or hardship with mom, and in particular, year after year, attacking her, and she still rises like a phoenix, baby, like a phoenix. Destiny dealt with the relationship, had a gag order put on her, had to go through custody battle with her son. Destiny's a strong one. She's strong. She's super strong. Over on Twitter, someone just posted, I just want to know, how does one get their real estate license suspended or revoked? Someone had to report Chris to the board. Let's see, what else have I seen? Go to the latest. They be over on the Twitter, they be talking. This conversation about options is something serious. Hashtag love and marriage Huntsville. Martell in this speech is the cringiest thing ever. Woo, chilling. But when I tell you that was the weirdest conversation we just witnessed, he said he felt like it was a setup. Girl, life is a setup. So Chris said he was trying to look out for someone, and they went to the board of commission, and that's how his real estate license got revoked. Am I hearing that correctly? That's probably not the whole truth. Hashtag love and marriage Huntsville. Again, let me get my ASS to Huntsville, girl. If you trying to go after one of those two guys, baby, stay at your house, honey, because I'm telling you, it's not the one. People think fighting is working through a relationship. No, that is toxic AF. Hashtag love and marriage Huntsville. That's why Martell ain't in a relationship no more, because of that thought process. And I guarantee you, I agree with that 100%. Martell is a narcissist, so of course he wants to preach control to Ken. I don't know if he's a narcissist or if he just got weird ideas of what relationships are. Child, you said fighting is not love. Exactly, Queen Script. It is definitely not love. Child, Ken not leaving Trish, so let's move on from this storyline, please. They enjoy this tabletop tennis of toxicity that they've been doing. I agree with that. Did Martell say Ken needed a woman without a husband? Ariane, are you listening? Baby, that came from Feel Good. Baby, Phil be over here eating them up on the Twitter. I'm so sick of this Maurice and Marceau storyline of hidden side chicks. We know the wives accept. So, girl, let me move on. Ain't nobody even mentioned that. Martell is a misogynistic chauvinistic pig. Hashtag love and marriage. Huntsville. Martell is so immature. Ken moving out because he needs a peace of mind equals that relationship is done. Ken moved out, let's be very clear, because there was a court order saying he could not be in the home with the minor child and the mother. That's why Ken has another apartment. Now we're gonna go along with his storyline because it's his storyline, it's his story, this is caricature on the TV that he wants us to believe. So we're gonna go along with it. Symmetry said he also said he thinks that he was being set up. Yeah, he thinks that he was being set up. Let's see. We're going back over where we're at. All right, we're back at Kimmy. That's a pretty look, Kimmy. She pulling up in her Jeep. I love that Jeep. Her and Tisha. Uh-oh. This is going to be her, Tisha, and Destiny. Y'all get ready. I might have to start swinging in the air. I don't know.
So I invited Destiny and Tisha to come and join me. Tisha said I never met her, so here you go, girl. Wow. Pretty good.
And working too busy.
Yes, we've been.
I love Kimmy's hair like this. Oh, see what you said it too. Look, I love her hair like this. Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, Scott is slow and slow. And Marcel was like, his focus has been on Whitehall. The Whitehall project is almost completed. It's sleek, it's modern, it is a luxury.
Let's see.
And it's new.
Right. Fingers crossed that it ends good.
And what the future holds for Scott development. I asked about to do like some marketing photo shoot for it. I was laughing with some ladies that we will say, like, residential is not my focus. So I think the partner with someone that's in residential so we can work together with this house.
She looks great. She does. She does.
Tisha's going to find another residential broker instead of me.
Boy, that was for those.
Just the simple fact that you said.
Y'all check game.
Listing the properties. I'm going to be the company that's going to list it. They're more available to show because at the end of the day, I don't have the time to do all this stuff. But, we can make some magic together. So that's what it was really about.
And that works out perfect.
Yeah. Because I'll be calling Kimmy, you gonna show me time. You can go teach me, show me, and I'm like, okay, I got you.
That looks like that's Kimmy's hair too. That's pretty. I love that hair. Love the hair. Oops, Tisha, right. Oops, Tisha, because we've seen you on pictures with those two girls. Oops, Tisha. That's a blunder on your side. Tisha, we don't like blunders. No.
See your shining face. This Amy's party. Amy's party was something interesting.
Why is that was something interesting? What's that?
That's because y'all had no tip. That's what it was.
It's good she knows she won't fit the work. Yeah. Another consideration, Christian Nell is allegedly a friend of ex-cast member. Get comments about. Really?
Thank you.
We're going to talk about that passion.
I don't think she would have had that moment at the winery if what happened in the car had been resolved. That's all I'm trying to say.
Ooh, Destiny was a little shady, wasn't she? Really passion out of their own mouth. Are we talking about the canvas or the 7th Avenue? Which one we talking about, passion? Because I'm curious now.
In the middle, but also take a side. You're gonna have to like either stay in the middle or pick a side.
But what I need a concrete statement that supports the fact that I'm a person.
What you said, Destiny, I'm not gonna remember what you said.
But then if you're gonna hold me to the fire, then you need to remember what I said.
No, baby, I don't remember what you said.
Well, how you gonna hold me to
I was saying, how you gonna hold? Come on, Tisha.
I think that
Oh, she remembers how they made her feel.
and I have learned I just can't keep apologizing for people's feelings, especially Tisha's, because she got a lot of feelings about it.
As a friend, you have to be like, okay, I can receive how I make you feel.
They're not looking at my picture. So why that I've already acknowledged that if I made you feel that way, that wasn't my intent.
Because honestly, you didn't go anywhere there because we have this bad energy. We're talking.
Oh, okay. We're gonna talk about this passion. We're gonna talk about this.
I feel like this is not gonna go anywhere because I feel like once we're done here, you're gonna go back and you're gonna go back and you're gonna go back. I feel like this is what you're gonna do.
But I don't need to go back and say that. I'm a grown woman. I can well pick her feelings up and have a conversation with y'all like I've always done. They both have this imaginary issue and they're trying to like make it land and make me feel a way about something that they can't even tell me or give me an example of. Give me something that I can actually maybe take and say, okay, I can own that.
Right.
Like, get out of my face, that's stupid, whatever. But
Right.
I can't even get that. Besides your energy. Like,
well, at the end of the day, I don't remember exactly what Destiny said. However, I do remember that I didn't like the way she was handling the situation. I felt like she was taking a side. I felt like he was taking Nell's side. So the thing is that I don't want it to continue to be a pattern. You said that even when it was with the Martell situation, like, well, I've known Martell longer. I mean, you guys through Martell. And it started making me question everything. Like, okay, well, because you know Martell longer and you met us through Martell, does that mean your relationship with Martell is more important than our relationship?
Here we go. We're getting into some meat and potatoes.
Does that mean that your loyalty is more towards them?
okay, so why would I question it?
I felt like you was defending Nell to me.
And I acknowledge how you felt and I apologize. And I don't know what more you want me to do with that, man. I'm not problem with his ass.
Uh-oh.
I don't want you to brawl. I don't want you to be
Uh-oh.
I want you to acknowledge how I feel about something.
How many more times?
But now I'm trying to just dismiss my feelings. And like, you need an example. Y'all don't remember. Y'all gaining up. Y'all doing this. Y'all doing that.
Boy, that Tisha, Tisha for them streets. I be trying to tell y'all. Hey, what are we doing? There's no way that's productive.
No way that's productive. You got to be an adult about it now. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see where we're gonna go next episode or this season. Okay, Marcel's getting on the Tisha about carrying bones, which we know that she did do that. Okay, now Lynn said Trish hard eyes his picture. Boy, move on.
slimy ass.
Okay. The person who don't defend you is your MF and husband. Okay, Destiny. Destiny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, let's get over here. Let's talk. Oh my God. Ooh. Remember the scene when Martell ambushed her at the restaurant with Destiny? Yes, I do remember that scene. Okay, Destiny, I ain't kissing no booty. I feel Destiny on that one. So is that really the reason? Say that. That's the thing. I believe Tisha's one of those people that, let's say, this is a problem, right? This is a problem, but we don't address it, right? We don't address this problem, and then here comes another problem, and we don't address this problem, and then we get this problem, and one of these problems is going to tip over, and it's going to be the reason that we're going to address all of these other problems. And I believe that's where Tisha is. I believe if Tisha had addressed the issue with Martell, sat down, came to a resolution, and then if it happened again, then hey, okay, I'm side-eyeing you because you keep doing things and picking sides against me. But Tisha also has to realize she's not always right as well. Understand what I mean? We all can be wrong at times. So I really think that these two, I don't think their relationship is not salvageable, but I also think that Destiny has to be more mindful of what she's doing when it comes down to the friends. I really believe that. I thought the truce between Marcel and Martell was squashed. Why bring it out again and try to do direct Destiny? I believe that maybe the men squashed it, but I don't think Tisha ever squashed. I think Tisha meant what she said. She don't want nothing to do with Martell. Period. Point blank. And I don't blame her. I don't think I wouldn't want to be around anybody who could come out here and tell the world that I was in the back of a Buick doing the unseemly with somebody that I didn't know in college. I wouldn't want that. Yeah, I know the season. Yeah, this season looks like it's gonna be on fire. I'm gonna need Destiny and Tisha gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna need to wrap it up quick, like within the next 2 episodes. I need this to be something we're gonna put behind us. I believe they can fix it. I believe it's fixable. But we also know Letitia Scott has a tendency just to hang on a little bit tight. And I believe it's because she does love hard, she does care, and she gives people chances. But she holds those chances close to the chest until they pile up, and then she mad at you. Because I'm gonna tell you this: when she walks out of Destiny's house, Letitia had a look in her eye of fury, like, "Girl, if you don't get back from me," and yeah, I think that that's something that is going to be hard to come back from. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed the watch along. I enjoyed being down here with you guys, watching it while you guys watch it at home, being able to talk back and forth. And if you don't have a Twitter or an X, go over to Twitter, go up in the box, hashtag LAMH, and go to latest. Not go to top, go to latest and read all of the comments, because child, they over there eating them up on Twitter, and engage on X. I'm on X. Sometimes I do spaces on X. If y'all are over there, follow me. Let me see what my handle is on X, because child, I be changing it sometime. I think I'm Scrappy Doo. Yes, I've been Scrappy Doo for a long time. So Scrappy Doo is who I am. You'll see a little picture of Scrappy Doo fighting at RC Bird 1021, and that's where you'll find me over there on the X. please join me over on X, and baby, we can do some spaces over there and sit around and just talk, not just here, but we can go over there and just really have a chit chat. You guys, thank you for coming down here. I think at one point I saw 25 people in the chat. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you thumbs up the video. I am trying to stay in the algorithm, get in the algorithm, and grow this channel. And I hope you enjoy what I bring. And I do enjoy conversing back and forth with you guys. If no one told you today they love you, I love you. And there isn't a thing you can do about it. Thank you, Shayna, for being the first one in here. And thank you for always engaging with me. I appreciate it so much. You said, thanks for sharing with us, Lady Rowe. Have a great night to all. That made my heart feel good. Y'all, I think I will do this again for Real Housewives of Atlanta when it premieres. I think it premieres April the 4th or something like that. When it premieres, I'm going to do this again. I didn't know how this would work tonight, so I was kind of leery about it. But I'm glad I did because I almost canceled. So I really am glad that I did. Y'all all have a great night. Thank you, Living For Me. Thank you, Symmetry, Queen Script, Passion, everybody who came in here and chit-chatted back and forth with me. I really appreciate it. So blessed by God. I appreciate it so much. I don't want to get to calling names because I will forget a name. But I appreciate you guys so much. Okay. Thank you, Passion. Love you guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye.